Hi guys, it's Matt with Silderman Solutions. How are you? Good to see you again. So this video is a continuation in the series talking about my logo redesign process. And as I mentioned in the title, yeah, I made a pretty big mistake. But I'm not going to tell you right away. You're going to have to keep watching. So just to recap, um, I was presented with three logo designs. After choosing the designer, I was presented with three logo designs, and I decided to pick this one that you see in front of you. And as most people notice or what they don't see when they first look at it is not only is this a chess piece, a knight, right? But what also is in there is a map marker or a pin, people sometimes call it. And so the feedback that I got is of the three designs, this one is the most unique. And so as I was talking through this, I asked for a lot of feedback and I got a lot of feedback, and I talked with my business coach about it. He was reminding me that logos should be about identification, not communication. And to parse that for you, what that basically means is that your logo should be a way that people identify you. You should be recognizable by your logo mark, by your brand mark, right? And it doesn't necessarily need to tell people what you do. So one of the things that I wanted to then see, and based on some of the recommendations that I got, is I wanted to see what the night would look all by itself. Um, and so I have to admit, though, that I don't mind the idea. So many people like this and found it unique. I don't mind the idea of people later on looking at it and then noticing the map pin. But um, so these are the designs, the next round of revisions that I got from the designers. And I don't know why it's, there we go. So this is what I got. And I have to admit that I was very surprised. I was absolutely shocked. This is not what I asked for at all. And so I went back and looked at the original email, and it turns out I did not communicate clearly at all. All I said to the designer was remove the map pin. Of course, in my head, what I wanted them to do was to make a full chess piece, make a full knight, so that I could look at it and see whether I wanted to make the switch or not. And so that's the big mistake. And it's a good lesson, one that I should know already. I mean, I communicate daily with clients and with subcontractors and potential clients, and communication is key. And I just completely botched it. Now, the good news is that all is not lost. In looking at these, and obviously you can see once again, each time I just feel like I've reinforced the belief that I've picked very good designers. And so once again, great designs here. And one of the things that I realized from looking at this is, oh, let me back up and show you the original design again. One of my concerns with the original design is that the horse looks a little bit too angry. And I have no need to look tough here. That's not my brand. That's not what that's not what I'm trying to communicate, as we said, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I think that it should be noted that here, and you can get a better idea if you look at it here. Now, listen, I'm not anything close to a designer, but you'll notice the circles that they have used, right? The sort of bottom of the snout, the eyes is somewhat of a half circle, and these circles are, once again, play off of this map marker circle and the larger circle, and it's just terrific, right? I don't have the technical understanding to explain what was done, but I can notice what was done. And so clearly this is why they chose the half circle for the eye. I'm just a little concerned that it looks a little bit angry, and that's not necessarily what I want to communicate. So for the next round of revisions, I mentioned to them that these two eyes looked closer to what I was going for. Now I knew, I mentioned to them, listen, I know that you've been playing off of those circles, and that's why the eye had that shape. But can you find a way to alter the eye so it looks more like either one of these and not as angry? The other feedback that I gave them was, I am wondering if pulling the snout back a little bit further to be in line with this line here might make it easier to see the mat pin. Of course, one of my concerns then is, would it look more like a wolf or a fox, or something along those lines? But that's the nice thing about revisions. Okay, one of the things that we agreed upon from the beginning is that I get 3 revisions in total. They give me 3 initial designs, and then I pick one and we do 3 revisions in total. So they've been good to work with. They've been very accommodating. And so I'll see what they come up with next time, and I'm definitely going to let you guys know. Got a really good response from these videos. A lot of people have asked to be kept in the loop on what's going on. But my tip for you, once again, is don't make the silly mistake that I did. Communicate clearly. Go out of your way to make sure that you have communicated clearly, so you don't make that same mistake that I did. Okay, guys, I'll keep you updated. I'll see you then. Take care.